and welcome to my channel. If you know me, you know I have the most unorganized mind in the world. It's probably because of my ADHD, but I have a million thoughts racing through my mind every second. And I grab them and I look at them and I throw them away. So I needed to find a system, and I found one. I thought, I want to start a YouTube channel, but before I do that, I need a physical space to create videos. So I turned my spare room into a YouTube studio. So when that was done, I thought, okay, let's plan the first video about fitness. But where do I write my ideas? How do I plan my time? When should I release videos? How can I prioritize? How can I get organized? And thus, I present to you an acronym that'll help you clean your mind. C stands for calendar. I have my whiteboard hanging up in the hallway with my work schedule next to it. When I'm planning my calendar out, I like to have the last 2 weeks of January and then the first 3 weeks of February, just so that I can foresee the next month. It's just preference. I started color coding and this has changed the game. I don't even need to read the board anymore. Now I can just see the colors and know that red stands for work, blue stands for my detailed gym schedule, orange stands for notes, and etc. And I also like to have an agenda too. This does require a little bit more work because you have to update in 2 different places, but this way, if I'm on the go, I can easily check my schedule, and then when I get home, I just compare and make sure everything's the same. Labels. I cannot stress this enough. Labeling will save your life. Label everything, your folders, your planner, your journals, your files, your bags if you have any, your hard drives. I'm talking about labeling anything that can be confused with something else. I've labeled 3 folders that I keep on my desk and that I use pretty much every day. My daily folder I bring with me everywhere I go. I put my planner in it, my thoughts journal, loose leaf paper, basically everything I need. I use the quick access folder for things that I need to get done within the next month, like reading a specific article or giving those graduation photos to my family from when I graduated a year ago. The long-term file is the no fun file. It's that paperwork that you know you have to deal with, but you're definitely not going to deal with it right now. So just fold it up, put it in the file, and pick it up in 6 months. E stands for electronics. More specifically your phone, because you gotta organize that shit. At first I started pairing up the apps that I don't use often that can be grouped up into relatable themes. And if you don't know what to call your folder, your phone normally suggests a title for you. At first I was going to put all of my social icons in one folder, but then I realized I access them too often, so that would just be too annoying. On the first page, I put the icons on the top that I use the least, all the way down to the icons on the bottom that I use the most. And then the next few pages are grouped up in folders that I don't use often, but that I can't delete because they do serve a purpose. Here are some life-changing apps that I recommend. The Fudget app, so you can figure out your budget. SugarWOD is a CrossFit app where you can track your lifts, your endurance, and your hero WODs. My Macros, where you can track your food. It's kind of like my Fitness Pal, but I find it way simpler, and it costs about $3. Next is Assemble. Assemble everything. Assemble your stuff and you will assemble your thoughts. Invest in a desk. I'm telling you, it's the best thing that I bought this year. I bought this cute little holder that sits right next to me on the desk where I put my pens, my sticky notes, and my phone. I got another pencil holder that holds scissors and markers and things that I don't use immediately. Safety pins, always needed. Super cute tacks, how can you not get these? Staple and staplers, must have. And I got these little holders so that I can put all of my stuff neatly on my desk and access it quickly. And you need a filing cabinet. So here we have it. We've got this little pencil holder over here, book holder over here, more pencil holders, compartments, and filing cabinet. There you go. Now it's time to make magic happen. Ladies, this one's for you. Let's organize our purse. This isn't a fun one, but we gotta do it. So what I suggest is just take your purse, empty that shit, and then deal with the mess. My purse ends up getting really bad. I end up accumulating random stuff like 2 deodorants, old gym shorts, wires. I'm not proud of it, but I need to make a point of cleaning this every month. I pair everything up into categories, so cards together, loose change, clothes, wires, and then I'll organize it. I use a little pouch for my loose change. I put all of my loose cards into a super handy card holder. I use this little pouch for my charger so it doesn't get tangled. I make sure I have all my essentials like Burt's Bees, my BCAAs, a pen, my earphones that I hold together with a little clip, and then I put it all in my Make Magic Happen bag. And voila! So the only thing that's left loose in my bag is my water bottle, my daily planner, my Make Magic Happen bag, and my little card holder. Last but most certainly not least, if not the most important part of this acronym, N for notes. So I have my notebook, whiteboard, post-its, sticky notes, journals, and they all have their different purposes. I split my whiteboard up into 3 different sections. A to-do list, which are the things that I want to get done for that week. A to-day list, which are the things that I need to get done today, and a list for tomorrow. This just helps me keep my goals in check and make sure that I'm on track. Next, I use a Post-it note right next to my whiteboard to write down my grocery list and the things that I need, and this never really changes because I eat the same thing all the time. Having different journals for different purposes is so important. I have one journal where I just do drawings and post pictures and put in whatever I'm feeling that day. And then I have a journal just for my thoughts, where I vent, or I write lyrics, or I make ideas for YouTube videos. I also have another notebook that is just uglier so that I can scribble in it and not feel bad. Finally, I use my sticky notes at the end of the night and I write down a list of all the things that I have to do at my computer tomorrow. And then I go to bed and I do it all over again in the morning. Hope you liked the video. It was extremely fun to create. I hope that I gave you a little bit of tools to help you succeed and keep your mind cleaner than it was before you started the video. If you liked what you saw, subscribe below and I'll see you for video number 2. Peace.